Howdy, howdy. So, the last chance to chat with me this 6 weeks. So, make sure if you've got questions about stuff that you're chatting my way, and I will do my double check, make sure everything's showing up properly on my other feeds. There we go. Yeah, not on that one. I always do that. Okay, so been working on here, gradually changing this this very pixelated art of myself that I did 10 years ago, probably. Wanted to update it, make a vector version just for giggles. And I ended up finishing that up right after Stream Wednesday, and I stuck around a few minutes afterward just to make sure that that's not where I wanted that. Make sure I'd be able to get that tweaked exactly as I wanted it. So. That's kind of funny. Okay. Okay, that isn't what I want to drag that back in. I have too many different places I can do things. Okay. Enjoy having a bunch of different accounts on everything. Okay, so the things that I was wanting to confirm, I've got my main 3 working just fine. All feeding into my combined chat. So other than those 3, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, so anyway, I'm not sure if the Facebook commenting pops up right away. I've had some issues. That's been kind of hit and miss. I will eventually get those though, so anyway, back to my vector version of myself. Here, I'll go ahead and fill that in. It ended up going pretty smoothly. And yes, that pun was intentional. But I've got everything all set up in there. Adjusted, even gave myself a little shine to my head. A little bit of shading there for some depth. Make me look a little thick. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Not sure exactly where I was going to go with that, but I definitely need to find a new project to work on while I'm while I'm awaiting any questions or anything. Um, need another monitor or two. That'd be awesome. Until I'm comfortably set up with 6 monitors in my little streaming station, I'm not sure that'll be good. That is a sign that I need to take a little break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. One of the things that I found in life when my father-in-law calls, I answer. It's in my best interest. It's in everyone's best interest, actually. But so yeah, got that taken care of, and we're good to go. But yeah, as I was saying, I have vector-based me. I need to update a bunch of stuff. Be it social media cover images and other stuff. Having that available, I can do some fun stuff for that's my school icon as far as my professional imagery. I've got say, since you're here anyway, the format 9 is my private professional as opposed to my public professional. But that imagery, afraid to, yeah, got that logo. Worked on that for a bit. The basics of that, work into all sorts of stuff. So having this image to put on my other stuff. I also had there, let's see if I close this, if I can. There we go. Get some of the splash stuff. The branding for my office hours, even I had fun with creating in here, and that looks horrible. Everything broken down, but just some text on a piece of clip art, we'll say. I guess, thinking about it, I could bring that image. I don't even remember where I saved it. Here, let's. Go ahead and pull that up, and there we go. Pull that up. And yep. Okay. I'm not getting what's going on with that, but here, let's make a huge space to paste it. What is the deal with that? Holy cow. I still don't know what exactly is going to fall off of anything. That is maddening. Oh my gosh. I always have to find the most fun examples of how things can't work. Interesting. Actually, I'm just going to export it. So, might as well. Okay. Okay, so I need to quit doing that. That was weird. Let's pull that up. There I am. Make him the same height. A little bit taller. Which I say that. I can just pull them in like that. I think I'm going to move him up into the corner where the logo is up above. So pull him into the corner, move that right up in the middle. So go right up over here. And then I've got me and my picture there. I think that could be fun. Okay, now the fun part, how much do I want to show of that? There we go. Get the tunnel there. Look, it's me looking at editing, looking at editing, looking at editing. Maybe that won't work yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and add an image. Vector Norlem. There we go. Of course it pops up on the other screen because that makes sense. Okay, so there I am. Ding. So is really fun. Alright, so I need that logo to move over. It's locked, isn't it? It is locked. That'd be why I couldn't click on it before. Almost there. Nice. Right in the middle. Super. Lock that again. So should I have my little vector Norlem on top of everything, or I'm thinking he would look good hiding behind there. I think that works. So, got shiny heads in both corners. I'll click off there and see how that looks. I think I like it. Maybe bring him in a little bit more. Maybe down a bit. There we go. So he's chilling over the window. I'm chilling in the other corner. Just a couple handsome, shiny-headed dudes. Or not. Here we go. So, get rid of that. That's lovely. So, the next thing we could play with. Seriously, considering playing with some code. Nope. Let's see.
Can you mute for a second?
Yeah. So that's an interesting little bit of fun with the closed captioning. Even if I'm muting my microphone on my broadcasting software, if the microphone picks it up, it ends up captioning it. So I don't have an easy way to turn that off. Let's try this. So this was fun. Haven't had any time to really do a whole lot with it. So, fun little fluid simulation here. Seriously wanting to work it into being an overlay feature. Have somebody follow or subscribe and be able to have that kind of explode onto the screen. But have not, like I said, had time to play with it to get that worked out. But somebody else's code, and that's what all this was about. So canvas. The default resolution and everything. In fact, I have shading false. I go ahead and put that to true. Run that. Got that. Turn it off, but got that in there. Change the color of the back. It's set to transparent. The tricky part for me is trying to figure out how I can work this in as an actual overlay for my screen while I'm streaming. And what I can do to interact with the functionality right now. If I hit a key, I can do that, but with it overlaid the way I would need to for my stream software, I don't know how I'd be able to trigger that. So things for me to work through. I kind of miss some basic programming work in the classroom. So that's generally fun. Having a group of students kind of stuck on something, or getting to experience things working for the first time. So okay. Another one of our favorite websites for working with code. As far as the Replit, I actually assign work that's set up in Replit to my computer science students, and then they can complete it in there and say run all the tests they need before submitting it. Say coding bat here is a great great site. I'm doing some practice ones, but really good practice coding site. It gives you I'll go ahead and pull up one of them just to show, but so gives you a programming problem. So gives a programming problem here, like given an array of ints, return true if 6 appears as either the first or last element in the array. The array will be length 1 or more. So we have a precondition. We know the array is going to be at least 1 long, so we don't have to check for that. It's kind of handy. Alrighty. So true if 6 appears as the first or last element in the array. Alright, gives us some samples there. So should be pretty simple. As that went kind of weird. Let's try this again. I thinking I have everything all set up. All right. And just to give an example of how this works then, I hit go after coding in here, and it will run test cases. Let me go ahead and zoom back out. And I purposely only did one of the conditions there, so that you could see it did hit these being correct. It missed these because it wasn't even checking for the last one. So any of them that has a 6 as the last, it's gonna miss. So and I can go ahead. I can't. Yeah. See if I can throw that in there. Oh, wishing I had one of my computer science students on here to give me a hand with this one. I'll zoom back in. So, an array would be let's try that. And that was it. So, really simple code to solve a word problem. It runs test case for you, lets you know all of the different test cases it's running. Well, not all of them. It has some other ones, but the general main test cases. The last one usually, the other tests are gonna make sure that you're not hard coding specific stuff to make sure that it works no matter what. So really fun. I say really fun. I think it's fun. I nailed a number of these while I was waiting for one of my sons to get done with a practice. I'd go and sit while I was waiting for his bus and code on my phone. So another nice thing about it being a website, it's just codingbat.com. Good stuff, but it gives me a way of having my students enter my name under their preferences or my email address, and then when I log in I can pull up reports with how many of them they've done. I can even make my own custom ones, so tweak them just a little bit so that it has different information than what's on here, so that they're not trying to find some way to cheat on that. Another super handy tool if you're looking for tools for coding, learning how to code.